to believe. So Drew and of course and Newcombe were struggling big time. So we're underway in the second half here at the Central Reserve. There's a 19-point lead to Colac, 6-2 to 3-1. What's going to happen here in this what is a very strange game of footy, as Maxie called earlier, diving on the footy's Buchanan to start this third quarter. Players going in hard for the football, trying to get it out, and umpire will call for a ball up to start the third quarter. I wonder what the spray Lynchy would have gave them at half time.
Could have been too much. They're up by 3 goals.
Yeah, but they've had some. There was a costly last 10 minutes, and umpire will call for a ball up once again. So stoppage central here. It's pretty much been the story of the day so far. Stoppage after stoppage so far today. Ball thrown up, tapped down by Veal to ground level, but the Tigers trying to get it out of there, but doing well that time with St Mary's down there out here. Here's a chance now for a play here in Marks. Marks goes long up towards the half-forward line. Greenville in the rush with the footy with McCarthy. Well done, McCarthy. And it's over the line. We'll get a ball back. Will be thrown back into play. It's been a good matchup so far today. The Greenville-McCarthy matchup. They're two very quick players, two very similar players. They're very quick. So ball will be thrown back in. St Mary's into attack for the first time in the start this second half, and here's a chance for Greenville again. Got the hands, very good handball out. Here's a chance here. When going to ground was Wade, but the Tigers just mucking around a little bit. St Mary's doing well to keep the ball inside their forward 50. Here's a chance now. Here's a go now for Joel. Gets a hand pass to Tanais from 50. Goes to full forward. Coming in now from the side. Greenville at the back. Greenville, can he get a hand on it? No, he's held up. Ball call for a ball about a metre out from the St Mary's goal. Colac are going to be careful here.
Where it is, Tom McRicard, he's unleashing at Gellibrand. He's kicked 11 goals so far.
Already?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, gee, so that's a big bonus that time for Elvie. Ball thrown up, a metre out from goal. St Mary's, very smart play to keep the ball alive. McCarthy, up the ground goes Bill. World Cup style, did it beautifully too. Mark taken by Kane Smart. Kane Smart chips over the top, finds Buchanan. Dropped at the last moment. He gets it, recovers though. Kick is a good one, finds Crook. Plays on immediately with a handball to Monahan. Monahan's a kick's a good one, finds Carmody. But no one further afield. McGuant's the only Colac forward, but the rest are running back. McGuant's still on the lead. Decides to chip short Carmody. This is McGuant, 22-9 to 3-5 in favour of Elvie at three-quarter time. There's an old-fashioned shellacking. Mark taken by Dwyer, centres the ball, finds Beckett. He kicked a goal from an exemplary position in the first quarter. From 50, can he do a repeat? No, he doesn't. Through for a behind for the first score of the second half. 1-1 for Beckett this afternoon. The margin now back to 20 points, 6-3.
Poor old Otway. Drew, what's that, 141 to 23?
That is a good old, that's a percentage boost that time for Elvie, but St Mary's again out the fence through Tanais. They go wide to the outer side. Once again, this is Jubb. Jubb kicks over the top. Mark taken by Mickey Condi. Gets a hand pass over the top here to Wade. Wade chips over the top. It's a good one. Good slips catch that time there on the outer side there. This is Snowden. Plays on with a hand pass away. Saves the handball back. He now decides to go on with a floater. And Greenville again with his pair of hands takes a great mark from 55. The kick's gone for a bit of a barrel. Dobson in from the side, couldn't take the mark, but Dobson gets back the hand pass over the top to Leeson. Leeson hand pass back to Jimmy Rowan. Under a bit of pressure now, the Tigers. Leeson now gets it out of the fence, but it might come back in. Doing well that time was Becker, did beautifully. Gets a hand pass away to Kelly now. They're away now, the Tigers, to Felikos now. They're running through the corridor. Look at this. Carmody's got him straight in front of him. Has one bounce. He can take another one. Two bounces now. Gets a hand pass over the top to Nick Lynch. Nick Lynch hand pass was a bit errant, but here's a go now for Lynch. Lynch from 45. Good patient play and good running by Carmody. He ran really hard. He ran about 80 metres to receive that contest as Nick Lynch last in the Colac dugout. And here in Carmody will have a shot for goal number 4 from about 30 metres out. He's on a tight angle. He's kicked 3 straight this afternoon, and this to get the margin out to 26 points.
Well, this is his spot, isn't he? He's kicked 3 at this end of the ground. Aiming for Russell Whitefoot's office window, can you see?
Yeah, I can see it a little bit from here, mate. Yes. So Carmody, he's kicked 3 in the first term, hasn't been sighted since, but he's been good, doing a lot of work up the ground. Kick, he makes no mistake. Got it. It goes through the middle for number 4. Holmes Bakery goal of the day, and then Colac get the first goal of the third quarter to go to 7-3-45. They're up by 26 points on St Mary's, 3-1-19. 5-play third term. That's on the acrfm.org.au scoreboard, and the Tigers get the all-important first goal of the second half.
They do, and there was a... Well, I thought St Mary's were going to press and get it, but well done to Colac against the flow. We're able to snag one there, but yeah, Carmody up forward. We kicked 14 the last 2 games, Drew boys,
Yeah.
so that puts him up now to 41 goals for the season. Do you reckon he can nail Jakey before the end of the year? Jake McGon's on 53.
Oh, who knows? Anything's possible.
In form. Imagine these two firing at Simmons Stadium come finals time. Here's a chance now. Buchanan to Felikos through the corridor, inside the forward 50, over the head of Carmody, and it's been marked by St Mary's, and they get it out now. Sherman with the football backwards now. They're trying to work it out of defence through Normington.
Good play.
Kick short, finds a teammate. Joel with the footy. Goes inbound. Greenville. The mitts is sensational
We're
here.
doing a favourite here.
He kicks it inside the
kicked it to the
450.
umpire.
Almost went to the umpire. Veal hand passes. Greenfield steals it out. Tries to get out of a tackle. Hand passes straight over the top now to Simpkin. Simpkin. Hand pass was in one and hope. Looking for Crook. Puts in a high tackle. No free kick. St Mary's with the footy now. They're going to try and work it inside the forward 50. Kick looking for a teammate. Finds it. 45 out. Hand passes to Nace. Runs the 35. Has a shot for goal. And misses the... Gets a point.
He had a player on all by himself
and
in
he
the
had
goal
another
square.
5 metres he could run into as well. So opportunity
But we're starting to like Greenwood.
We already have, Drew.
Yeah,
7 gone, 3-2, 20, 7-3, 45. Tigers by 25. Thumping kick finds Alex Adams. Hand passes wasn't a good one. Bouncing footy. It's been turned over if Joel can pick it up. Has to get out of the tackle from McCarthy. Here's a chance here for Adams. Hand passes over the top. He was dealt with after it. No free kick. Here's Carmen. Crook. Crook kicks looking for Maguire. Bits out marks. And once again, transitioning from the back line to the forward line. Really good for the Tigers, and it's been their strength so far today. And Jake McGon will have a shot for goal directly in front from about 40 metres out for goal.
Another player that hasn't had the accolade so far is Joe Dare across the back line today. He has been excellent today. He's done a great job on Ben Dobson when he goes down there. And also Eddie as well. He's been really good today, Joe Dare.
All right, McGuan, this is about his frame. He's normally a dead eye from here. He comes back and has a shot for goal.
Got it.
And he proves me right. Normally, if I give him the Max's mods, they miss. But McGuan doesn't. He's kicked his second. And he goes now to 53 goals for the season.
54, is it?
More importantly, 54. More importantly, it's the Tigers' 8th goal. And they lead now. He's out to 31 points. 8-3-51 to 3-2-20 game high. Drew Boy with McGuan with his second. That's on the Colac localfootyfm.com scoreboard.
With the percentage now, Colac, they'll finish. They'll clearly be a clear second at the moment with Leopold right on their backs. The results stay the same. So we've got another score up there, mate.
Sure do. Give it to you in a sec, Drew.
No worries. So ball back in the centre this time. Margin out to 31 points. All of a sudden now after 2 quick goals from Colac from defence. There's a chance now for the St Mary's to go forward. Finally, this is a chance for Normington. Normington kicks wide looking for Condy. This is Rob Condy. Takes the mark. Centre wing, broadcast side. His side in a lot of trouble at the moment. A high, long kick. Great kick. Looking for Simpkin. Got one right in the head of Falcon that was on this occasion. Beautifully done that time by Mickey Condy. Stabber in the body. And gets a quick reply that time for St Mary's. Beautifully played. Holmes Bakery goal today. And that's a very important goal for St Mary's. Just keeps him in touch just a little bit. The margin back to 25 points. 4-2-26. Trailing Colac 8-3-51. 9 minutes into the third quarter. And it is on the Colac localfootyfm.com scoreboard. A 3-quarter time at the Western Oval. It is the Colac Imperials continue on their merry way, and they continue their great form. 16-18, 114 to the Western Eagles, just 1-4-10. And they have only kicked 2 behinds since a quarter time have the Eagles, and it's been all one-way traffic since then. Otway 3-5-23, LV 22-9, 141. Euro Bag narrowly over Simpson at the moment, while Polo Bay leading Forest narrowly at the moment. So we'll keep you right up to date. For out of the centre goes Felikos. To the scoreboard side, looking for no one in particular. It comes at the back end of Marks. Marks kicks long, looking for Normington. Keeps in Tenace, keeps it in. Good kicks, good quick kick. Looking that time for Welsh. Welsh can't pick it up, but beautifully done by Garner. Gives it to Felikos again. He's come out all guns blazing in this third quarter. Gives a good kick, finds Monahan. on the half-forward line. He decides to thump it in. Maguire in front. Couldn't quite take the mark. Beautifully run by Lynch. Lynch goes towards goal. It's bouncing, but it's been rushed through for a behind. And so that's another behind there to Nick Lynch with the behind there. Ball quickly come back in. Felicos with the fist. Comes at the smart to Beckett. He fumbles the football. Gets a head pass there now to Learson. Gets around a couple from 35. It's coming back nicely. No, it's just missed through for a behind. Learson on the score sheet in the margin now. Out to 28 points, I think it is. 8-6 to 4 goals. So another dangerous kick in. St Mary's are just a bit rattled at the moment. Ball kicked in. Gillies takes the mark. Tapes a hand pass. The kick's not a great one. Looking that time there for a good tackle by Learson. They're making a statement. Colac at the moment. Learson gets it to the top on that. McCann nearly had his head ripped off. And he's going to get a free kick advantage. Paid to Smart, is it? No, it's going to come back. And Mickey Buchanan to take the free kick after he nearly got his head ripped off. So the ball to be come back to the centre wing. And Colac now making a big statement here at the moment.
Yeah, Magic Buchanan now looking to go forward. St Mary's with the last goal. 27 points the margin. Tigers lead by. Ball's going to come out over the top now to Condi. Quick hand pass over the top now. They're going to try and move it on this outer side. I think it's been the way they've liked to go most of the afternoon, St Mary's. Hand pass over the top to Marks. Marks now puts it inside the 450. Look for Greenfield. Oh, this kid's a star.
We're in love with him already.
Yeah, he's a gun. He's really entertained it so far today. He's kicked one goal. He'll go back and have a shot from goal about 35 out. Tough angle. But he's an excellent mark on the lid, isn't he? When it goes into his mark,
he just marks it all.
Just pulls it down. He's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it reminds me of a little bit of a Jimmy Bartell-like play. Yeah. He's got really, really good hands for his size. Well done, young man. He's been excellent today.
Now will come in. Will have a shot for goal. This for 2 in a row and get the margin back to 21 points. It's 27 at the moment in favour of the Tigers. Greenville comes in close to the man of mark. It was McCarthy, but he's missed. One behind. And St Mary's now go to 4-3-27 on the Colac localfootyfm.com scoreboard. 8-5-53 the Tigers. 12 minutes gone, third quarter. As the sun, it's been a beautiful afternoon here in Colac, hasn't it? Beautiful July day. And you're a legend if it's your birthday today.
Yeah, absolutely. Sivkin brings the ball back in. A long kick to a 2-on-1. Lynch was the one. St Mary's tried to keep the ball in. Good tackle that time by Learson. Didn't like the attention there. He copped there from Eddie. The attention he got there from Learson. We'll get a boundary throw in. Right in front of the interchange gates.
South Barmer stormed ahead against Grovedale. 15 minutes gone.
Oh,
8-5 to 5-5. They've kicked 4 goals to nothing in this third quarter. McDonald reserve.
Ball back in this time. Field. The tap to Roving. That time was O'Dwyer. Ran into a brick wall. Umpire will call for a well up. Good umpiring. And umpire will call for a well up as Levi Dare goes back onto the ground now after his 15 minutes. No, he won't. Not yet. He will. He's coming back on the ground now. So Levi Dare, after serving his 15 minutes, and remember he is on report for striking in the second term for an off-the-ball incident. Hopefully we've got the tribunal on Monday to kick long. Good kick that time there from Dobson. And the mark being taken that time by Sherman. Zach Sherman will go back and have a shot on goal. 40 metres out directly in front.
Yeah, badly broke his leg last year, Drew, in the VFL in the pre-season. So it's good to see him up and about and having a good season at St Mary's this year,
Absolutely.
Drew.
It's great to see him out there. He's been very good today as well.
One of the big draft prospects a couple of years ago coming through the Falcons.
Yep, and here he is now having a shot on goal here to put the margin back to 20 points from 40. Kick looks good. He's got it. Zach Sherman kicks the goal. His first goal for the afternoon, and that's a Holmes Bakery goal today. And the margin now back to 20 points to go to 5-3-33, trailing Colac 8-5-53. 14 minutes have gone in his third term. That's on the Colac localfootyfm.com scoreboard. We've got an interesting game on our hands at the moment.
We do, and they keep sniffing and they'll keep fighting. We saw St Joey's last time we were doing the Colac Tigers, Drew, and they just kept coming all afternoon. And what ended up the margin being just a couple of kicks. So St Mary's need to probably be within, I'd say, 2 goals at three-quarter time to have a sniff of.
Oh, by word. My word, they do.
All right, ball back in the middle now. So game back to 20 points. 15 minutes gone, third
Great
quarter.
tap.
It's opened up. Gardner through the middle. Puts it inside the forward 15.
Oh.
Good work there by Normington. Real courageous stuff. He's going to get the free kick at half back for St Mary's. So he'll look to go forward now. He chips over the top on the grandstand side. They've been wanting to use this side most of the day, St Mary's. Ball kicked high inside the forward 50. Where's Greenville? Nowhere near the footy. Here he comes now. Condi gets around one, around two. Snap around the body. He has kicked a Holmes Bakery goal today.
What a goal.
What a goal. Game back to 14 points. 6-3-39 St Mary's. 8-5-53 Colac. 16 minutes gone, third quarter. Colac, localfootyfm.com scoreboard.
That's a terrific snap around the body that time from Condi there. Great play by St Mary's there. They used the broadcast side the last couple of times really effectively from quick passage of play. Couple of long kicks inside 50. The players fire up for it, and a good roving ball that time there from them, and he kicks a great goal around the body. So ball to be. We just found out that Ryan Normington's playing in his 50th game this afternoon, so well done to him. And looks like they're going to go forward again through Dobson. A chance here this time here through a player in Snowden to go forward once again. That time Adams knocks it on, but well done by Joel. Once again the youngster gets it back to Sherman. Sherman gets a hand pass over the top to Welsh. Welsh goes inside 50 once again. Good kick again. Not quite. Nearly pulled down a slips catch that time there. Was a player in Normington, I think I might have been. Here's a chance for Dare. Gets it back over the top to Carmody. Here's a go now for O'Dwyer to get it out of defence. They're fumbling around with it, the Tigers at the moment. St Mary's are pressing hard. Ball 40 out from goal. And umpire will come in and ball it right up again. St Mary's are pressing hard.
They are. They've turned it on the last 5 minutes, Drew. They're looking good.
To have.
Ever since Levi Dare came back on.
Yeah, they do indeed. Learson trying to bustle his way through. He gets slammed, dunked into a really strong tackle that time from Marks. And umpire will call for another ball up, so another stoppage will take place. Big game here for top three purposes. 14 points to margin. Dobson, third man in, with the tap down, knocked it onto his side. McCannon tried to hustle over the football that time. Umpire letting it go. Umpire call for another ball up. Right where St Mary's wanted it. About 30 out from their goal. Sun's out at the moment here at the Centre Reserve. Beautiful conditions for football. 14 points to margin at the moment. It comes out there to Dobson. Dobson dispossessed in the tackle. Dare tries to knock it on. It comes out to Monaghan. Ryan Monaghan goes long. And a good mark there. Good defensive mark taken that time by the young man in McMahon. The Geelong Falcon, who goes short. And finds a teammate on centre wing. Broadcast side. A long kick by Normington inside 50. Players converge on it that time. Colac players spoil each other that time, but it comes out to Gardner. Gardner now on the outer side. Now they're on here. Colac, if Carmody can run onto the footy. It's bouncing away from him. He picks it up now on centre wing. He goes short looking for Crook. The kick's not great though. And he's over the line. He's been pushed over the line on this occasion. And we'll get a boundary throw in between wing and half forward for Colac. As Ben Dobson comes off for a little bit of a spell. He's been excellent today, it's Benny Dobson. And it'll be a boundary thrown here. Dare against Snowden. Dare the tap, roving that time beautifully. That time there was Welsh. He's just dispossessed in the tackle. A kick out of that time from Marks. Straight down the throat of Buchanan. Buchanan takes the mark on centre wing. Kicks the centre half forward to Beauty. And the mark taken by Carmody. Hand passes now to a teammate and Smart. Smart goes to Leeson rather. The kick's a shocker looking for Lidge over his head. But St Mary's will clear it once again. The kick goes wide to the centre to the centre wing position. Chance here. Oh, good clash. Leeson kept his footing. But doing well now. Well done that time there from Bath. He ran onto the footy hard. Leeson's down behind play. Comes out to Tanais. Tanais from 75. Goes towards the forward line. Running onto it now, here it is, kick two. He can run onto it here. He tries to run around on his left. Gets a hand pass back. Chance here now for Bond. Bond centres the ball short. And the kick is effective and finds Welsh. 55 out from home.
Got Normington loose on the other side of the 50. He's not going to go to him. Kicks.
He's going to go long to the outer side. Great mark running back with the flight there was McCarthy. He ran back with a flight there against two players.
McCarthy.
Yes. And he's taken the mark in the back pocket. With Colac under a lot of pressure at the moment. We're in the time on in this third term. 20 minutes of play. Right out the back is Crook trying to take market here. The second there. It comes out the back here to Herbert. Herbert goes long to full forward. Players crash the pack. Here's the chance for Codney again. He's got it. Codney's kicked 2 rippers in this third quarter. And the Barges now with their back to 8 points now.
Colac defence, arms over the head, sort of blaming each other at the moment.
They go to 7-3-45. Colac 8-5-53. 21 minutes about to tick on in this third term. That's on the Colac Local FootyFM.com scoreboard. St Mary's are pressing and pressing very hard at the moment, Maxie.
8 points the margin. It's the closest it's been since Colac were 2 goals up in the first quarter. So good to see St Mary's taking this game on, and they're looking good. And they have been in patches of this game, haven't they? They've really taken up to the Tigers and really shown the side why they're sitting at 4th on the GFL lead at the moment. So ball back in the middle. Dare wins the tap out. It doesn't have an all effective pass. So Dwyer picks it up. He's tackled straight away. Umpire's going to come in and ball it back up right in the centre of the ground here at the Central Reserve. So it's 53-45. Tigers leading. 21 minutes gone. Third quarter.
Been 4 goals to 2 this quarter.
Dare, Tenace, gets it out of that stoppage. Lockie Simpkin will just pick this one up. Or it bounces away for him. Gets around Devlin. Gets ball onto
Oh,
just
great courage.
went to find a teammate. Now it's a free kick anyway. So the Tigers now they're going to try and switch it. No, yes, no. No, going to go through the middle of the ground. Kicked inside the forward 50 looking for McGuire.
Oh.
And McGuire used the body very, very well. And he'll go back and try and slot through goal number 3.
Just need a steady. This is a steadying goal here, Colour, because St Mary's have been running hard the last 5 or 6 minutes there. They got quick goals, and this is goal.
Notice they've been able to do that a bit, the Tigers, today. When St Mary's have got their momentum, the Tigers have been able to sneak one in. So McGuire, 45 out, 45 degree angle. He's kicked 2-1 so far today. Comes in, goes bang. And he has kicked a goal behind. I thought the goal umpire was going to go back in the middle. So big let off for St Mary's, 8-6-54, 7-3-45. Tigers by 9 points here at the Central Reserve. 22 minutes gone. Third quarter, GFL footy, round 13, EJ Whitten rivalry round.
Oh!
Kick wasn't a good one to Jarl. He's trying to get it off the football of the ground now. Tigers corral. Good work here by McMahon. Hand pass over the top. Finds a teammate in Marks. Dribbling kick out of defence. Finds a teammate. They're on here now. If the ball gets in the right bounce, it was Devlin. Kicks a high one to half forward.
Oh, great work.
Sherman couldn't take the mark. Tenace picks it up now. He'll put it inside the forward 50. Looking for a teammate.
Great,
finds him.
You can get and
This
go.
is Luke Bath, 51 metres out, slams it on, looking for Hall, and Hall marks in the forward pocket. Joe Dare left his man, and the ruckman here, Damien Hall, will have a shot for goal. Right forward pocket, tough angle though. He's about 15 metres out, but this to bring the margin within a kick to 3 points. Margin's 9, 23 minutes gone. St Mary's coming with a rush at the moment. Damien Hall comes in, 15 metres out from goal. And he has missed the lot.
Missed the
ball. Bounce on the full. So free kick, last line of defence for the Tigers. They really need to hang on here, Drew Boy.
3/4 time cannot come quick enough for the Tigers. They trail by, leading by 9 points. St Mary's. They've kicked the last 3 goals of the game. It's a dangerous kick over the head of McCarthy, and the ball's gone out of bounds. We'll get a boundary throw in. So the Tigers are under enormous heat at the moment. We'll get a final score in the CDFL for you very shortly, and we'll hopefully keep you right up to date with that as soon as we get a ball thrown in. Feel at the front. Hora wins it down. Having a first year shot was Herbert again. He's kicked 2 goals today. Kelly gets a hand pass back to Rowan. Rowan, they're running out of defence. The ball kicked to a 1-on-1. Crook gets back. Couldn't quite take the mark. Ball spilled out of Mark's hands. Tenace is with him. Doing well. Got one high that time. There was Joel. He'll get a free kick into the edge of the centre square. It's a big result. That's at Apollo Bay. We'll tell you in just a moment. Ball kicked short by Marks. Goes wide looking that top for Tenace. Tenace now has it. 65 out. He just bangs it inside 50. Veal with a big fist. Now that umpire's picked out a free kick off the ball. It's going to go to St Mary's, and Herbert will get the free. And there's a shot on goal here with a couple of results in the CDFL coming our way. We've got a score. Forest season is over. Apollo Bay 12-11-83 have defeated Forest 8-11-59. Well, Simpson will stay on top of the ladder tonight after a hard-fought win over Hero Bag. 10-9-69, defeating Hero Bag 9-2-56. So anyway, his shot on goal up ahead, but he's kicked 2 goals just to put the margin back within 3 points. 40 metres out. The kick looks okay. His kick looks okay. It's a goal. Hebbert's got 3. Coles Bakery goal today, and that's 4 in a row to St Mary's, and the margin back to 3 points. They go to 8-3-51, trailing Colac at 8-6-54. 25 minutes played in this third quarter. That's on the Colac Local FootyFM.com scoreboard.
South Barwon have just ripped shreds into Grovedale this third quarter and put on reserve 7 goals to zip. And they were trailing by 7 points at quarter time, and now they lead 11-5-71 to 5-5-35.
Matty Scarlett said in the Geelong edit today, ride us off at your own peril.
Yeah. Lara have just put the foot on against North Shore as well, and Newtown Churchill just pasting St Joey's at the moment.
So ball back in the centre now. Dobson. Head over the football now, so this is a very interesting next 35-40 minutes of footy coming up. Bill just bangs it inside 50. Carmody was there, couldn't quite pick it up. Great pick up to Nice. Gets a hand pass to McMahon. McMahon gets a hand pass away. Good spalling now. Ball on the grab, beautifully worked by Sherman. They're running again, the St Mary the boys. Kick wide to centre wing, finds Benny Dobson.
Much better footy at the moment,
they are. Takes Dobson on with a bounce. 2 bounces now. He's very, very skillful. 70 metres out. Kicks short to 50. Mark taken by Welsh. Welsh gets a pass to Sherman. Sherman to put him in front. Has he? He has. No, one behind. It looked like a goal from where we were standing, but.
All right, Joe there quickly out. Margin 2 points. Ball kicked short. So the Tigers have been challenged here at the Central Reserve. They've got Grovedale, Newtown Churchill to come here consecutive weeks. First week, couple of weeks in August, so they really need to win this one as well, with a couple of big games to end the season off. Ball kick looking for Crook. Good mark by St Mary's there through Wade. Wade on centre wing. They have got all the momentum at the moment, St Mary's. They try by 2. Ball kicked inside the 450. Excellent mark there by Alex Adams. Excellent mark by Alex Adams. Hand passes to Pearson. Has to get around Bath. Hand passes to Dare. Dare hand passes to McCarthy. They're just waiting for 3/4 time, I reckon, these Colac Tiger boys.
I reckon.
They want the Lynch to unleash at 3/4 time. Here's his own Dwyer. Dwyer kicks looking for Lynch. Can he pick it up? He does. He now puts it just inside the forward 50. Carmody can't take the mark. Ball spills out to Sherman. He was crunched after the hand pass now. Chancey for Dobson. Can he pick it up? He's tackled straight away. Umpire letting it go. They're just fighting over the footy now. He'll come in and ball it up. 27 minutes gone. Tigers 8-6-54. St Mary's 8-4-52. We've got a game on here at the Central. 2nd versus 4th. EJ Whitten rivalry round, GFL footy. As Hall wins the tap out. Comes out now to Buchanan. Tries to get the hand pass over the top to Simpkin. Misread it. Tigers still the footy for Leakos. Does a little bit of dance. Gets around his opponent. Kicks. Finds Nick Lynch. Centre win. Now Lynch he's going to kick over the top looking for Adams. Adams takes the mark. Beckett. Beckett takes the mark. He's 55 out from goal. Kick looking for McGuan. 1 on 3. Couldn't take the mark. Comes out now. St Mary's now again with the footy. Chance for Barr. Barr now kicks looking for Bath, and he finds a teammate there.
Oh, great smother, Beckett.
And Beckett smothers it, gone out of bounds right in front of the netball courts here at the Central Reserve.
What a quarter this has been from both sides, from St Mary's in particular. 5 goals to 2 in favour of St Mary's, but they're down by just 2 points. We've got a grandstand finish coming up here on Colac Local Footy FM this afternoon. Head past Sherman along the ground, doesn't work. And umpire will call for a boundary throw in. So Forrester, a finals appearance, are now dimming by the minute. Well, going now by 24 points to Apollo Bay.
Big chance for them to get back.
And Simpson will stay on top of the ladder tonight with a hard-fought win over Ero Bag by 13 points. Ball now comes down to Gardner now, gets out of a tackle, gets a hand pass to Lynch. Lynch hand pass to Crooks, wide of him, but Lynch tried to mop it up. He got one high, umpire said play on. Important ball to be won in the centre of the ground. Cashing through that time there was Devlin. Devlin going through hard, free kick is going to get it to Lynch. And a free kick will go to Lynch.
Lucky free kick.
It was a lucky free kick, it was. Ball kick looking for Carmody, and he's going to get a free kick, Carmody. Advantage paid to Smart. Smart gets a hand pass over the top to McGuan, and McGuan kicks goal number 3, and Colac get the all-important goal before 3/4 time.
Lucky break.
A real lucky free kick to get to against going with Carmody there for a pretty soft free kick, really.
Well, it was a stupid kick because they kicked it to Carmody. It was 1 on 4 players.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do?
Exactly
so
right.
It's lucky he got the free kick.
9-6-60 Colac leading St Mary's 8-4-52. 29 gone 3/4. And that's on the ColacLocalFootyFM.com scoreboard. 3 to McGuan and 4 to Carmody. They're having a good solid day out.
You've got to take your hats off, though, the St Mary's backline. As I said, each time they've gone to either Carmody or McGuan, there's been a crowd of about 3 defenders around them. So making life difficult for the Colac forwards as Crook gets the hand pass off looking for Carmody or McGuan interceptions. And that's 3-quarter time here at the Central Reserve. And we do have a game on here at the Central. It's the Tigers 9-6-60. St Mary's 8-4-52. Will they boo, buddy?
No, I don't think so.
They will, so. Hawthorn fans are terrible.
Oh, they are shocking. they are deplorable,
You just
mate.
said they wouldn't boo him, so they will.
No.
Every reason to boo, buddy.
Well, who knows?
Even I'll boo him.
We'll talk about it next week. So we're underway in the final term here in this massive clash. It is an 8-point lead to the Tigers. Can they hang on, or can St Mary's run over the top of them? It's been one tap down. It comes down to Kelly. Kelly gets tackled straight away by Joel, and the umpire will call for a ball. A big next 30 minutes coming up here for both sides. Newtown and Chewell sitting on top of the ladder by game clip, but who will be second, third, and third after tonight? Beckett applies a very strong tackle now. Comes out to Sherman. Sherman gets a hand pass away now. Here's the chance here for Bond, who runs to 45 on the left foot, kicks and goals.
Good
First
start.
goal of the final term to St Mary's. That was all happened in a twinkling of an eye. The ball was in the spirit in the centre of the ground, and it came at the body, took a bounce and banged it in for 45. The first goal of the final term. The margin now back to just 2 points. 9-4-58 to the Colac side, 9-6-60. A minute into the last quarter. ColacLocalFootyFM.com scoreboard. They'll keep coming. Maxie, St Mary's.
That is the perfect start to St Mary's. Opening minute and bang, goal. 2 point margin. Tigers. Bit of pressure on them now, Drew Boy.
Oh, by word, they've had. That's the last 5 goals. They've kicked 5 of the last 6 goals of the game now, St Mary's. And they go to the centre, go the Tigers now. They go inside 50, looking for Carmody. Ball punched away from him. Ball on the attacking 50. Good attacking play from both sides. Well done there. Devlin stood up in the pressure. Joel ducked ahead, though. He ducked ahead. He's going to get a 3. And Kelly put somebody down off the ground. That should have been nearly 50 metres that time. It's not going to happen though. It comes out to Tanase. He's been excellent again today. He ball kicked long up towards the centre wing position, looking for Dobson. He takes the mark. Betty Dobson's been excellent today too for St Mary's. Centres the ball. It's a good kick. Looking that time there for Foray. Gets a hand pass back down to Joel. Joel kicks up towards full forward. Ball, no one can really take the mark there. Levi Dare gets back. Levi Dare dropped the football. Here's a chance. He gets it again. He gets a little dribbler. Looking that time for his brother Joe. Gets a bad passes wide of opponent and teammate and Leeson. Leeson did beautifully against 2 players on the left foot. He goes looking for Lynch. Lynch can't take the mark. Running onto it that time again was Leeson again. He came from nowhere. Here's a chance now for Joel. He gets pwned, crunching a good tackle. What's the umpire going to do here? Umpire puts the whistle. Umpire.
Colac Indoor Sports Centre, Drew Boy. Colac Imperials 22-23, 155. Defeated the Western Eagles 139. So it was a demolition, and it was worse than early in the season.
Yeah, umpire just having a word to Andrew Kelly about something. So that's a huge win to the Colac Imperials, and they continue to send a message to the rest of the CDFL. They'll be right there deep into the September, you'd reckon. Kelly comes at the back there, comes at the Tanase. This was dealt with after he didn't have it. Umpire said play on. Players going in very hard for the football. 2 points to margin. Umpire will call for a ball up in the centre of the ground. We play 3 minutes into this last quarter. It is St Mary's with the goal in the first minute. Can the Tigers somehow muster a response at the moment? Levi Dare wins the clearance down to Buchanan. Hand pass to Felikos now, who runs inside 50, runs to 45, and kicks a goal! Felikos, a terrific goal, Arnold's Bakery goal today. Something out of nothing there. Levi Dare quick at the front, and Felikos run to 45 and kicks a great goal. And they get the immediate reply. They go to 10-6-66. Leading St Mary's 9-4-58. 4-gone final term. ColacLocalFootyFM.com scoreboard.
Oh, excellent work there by Felikos. Unbelievable.
He's been really good today too.
Excellent work.
And we've got a final score at it's a Jelly Brown, and it doesn't look good. You don't want to hear this when you're an Otway supporter. Alvey 33-13, 211 to Otway 45-29. That is an old-fashioned destroyation job, you might as well call it. Ball now in the centre now. Diamonds comes at the now to Benny Dobson. Buchanan down behind play. Will keep it on it, and he doesn't look good either, Buchanan. Ball kicked along the half forward. Mark taken that time by Bath. Buchanan is down, and he looks in all sorts of trouble. Bath goes long inside 50. Good kick, and the mark taken by Herbert. He's kicked 3 this afternoon. Buchanan is in big trouble, Maxie. He's done the shoulder, I think. He's in a bad way.
Well, don't be a doctor yet, Drew boy.
Here comes out the Tanais. Tanais from 40, comes in and kicks a goal. Tanais, the former Geelong player, kicks Arms Bakery goal today and gets the immediate response. It's goal for goal, they're able to go to 10-4-64. Colac 10-6-66, 5-goal final term. That's on the Colac local footyfm.com score. And Mickey Buchanan off the ground what appears to be a shoulder injury.
Well, not good news for Micah Buchanan. We'll see how he goes. But
he doesn't look too happy. He just punched the bench a little bit there.
So we've heard that LV have kicked 33 goals, but there is word that Tom McCrickard kicked most of them. So I'm just waiting on a final tally from Tom McCrickard. But game on here at the Central Reserve. 2-point ball game. Veal wins the tap out. All of a sudden the game has totally opened up. Sherman tackled straight away. Umpire's going to pin him. Holding the footy.
Bit stiff there.
It was fairly stiff, but Calm Beckett with the free kick will take that, Drew boy.
Absolutely.
Beckett now. He kicks inside the forward 50. Wasn't a good one. Oh, tapped it in front of him. Probably didn't realise he had a bit of space. Lynch to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer kicks. Wasn't a good one. Looking for Carmody. Tries to paddle it to Monaghan. Tenace. Bit of pressure. Gets the hand pass over the top. This is Welsh. Welsh gets it to Sherman. Sherman to Greenville. Greenville takes the mark. Gets the hand pass over the top to McMahon. McMahon runs the 65. Kicks. Looking for a teammate there. Can he find him? No one can take the mark. He has. No, umpire says play on. Stacks on the middle. Umpire will come and ball it up.
It's a big order there for Benny Dobson up the other end. He was very lucky to not to get away with that, but ball 2 points to margin here.
Yeah, ball thrown back up. Ball game on here at the Central Reserve. Real tester. Possibly a taste for finals footy. These two sides may meet come finals time, and it's gone out of bounds. It'll be another boundary throw-in just outside St Mary's forward 50, right in front of the hockey or the youth club centre here at the Central Reserve. 10-6 to 10-4. 2 points to the margin. 7 minutes gone. Ball thrown back into play. Chance here now. Ferretti puts it inside the forward 50. Can he find a teammate? No, it's gone out of bounds. Boundary throw-in. Deep right forward pocket for St Mary's. And they're in the tack about 30 metres out from goal.
Tenace back on the bench at the moment. He's just having a little bit of a breather. So ball to be thrown back in. Tigers lead by just 2 points. It's been a great game of footy today so far. It comes at the back now. Beautiful row by Marks. A stab around the body. Greenville at the back couldn't take the mark. Spall now goes into the hot pocket this time. Bath keeps it in. A quick snap around the corner, but it's going to come back. And the ball's going to be thrown in that pocket. About 35 metres around. The Tigers hanging on for dear life at the moment. Their lead is 2 points. Ball tossed in once again. Veal at the front wins it down. And the ball's going to be over the line. Ball knocked forward about 20 metres for a side for the Tigers. But it's still inside defence, inside St Mary's forward 50. It's a 2 point margin. 10-6 to 10-4. Ball thrown in. At the front's Veal, wins it down. It comes at the back there to Tenace. Tenace handles the ball inside 50. Here's a go. A quick stab out of the body. That time from and a mark in the goal square. It's Bath.
Is he in the goal square or is he on the edge? I think he might put him on the angle.
Is he? I reckon he might.
I think they're having a debate about it, but I reckon, yeah, right in the middle. There we go. And must have just had a foot in, so good. And
Bath has kicked the goal and St Mary's are in front for the first time today. And they go to 11-4-70. Colac 10-6-66. We play nearly 10 minutes into the final term. That's on the Colac local footyfm.com scoreboard.
So that's the first time they're in front today, Drew.
Yes, I just said that.
Oh.
so great, good stuff there by St Mary's. So, and now can I say it? The first time today they're in front. So, rather done there by St Mary's. And now the ball.
Well, it's just opened up enormously, but St Mary's, who are playing sensational football in that third quarter, they've just been able to click into gear again in this final term after the Tigers were able to pencil in a goal, but gee, they've had a fantastic second half. 8 goals to 4. Ball back in the middle, thrown up now. Snowden in the ruck for the St Mary's. He just wins a tap out, but it doesn't come to an advantage to anyone. Kelly trying to rip it out. Sorry, Learson's trying to rip it out of this clearance. Umpire will come in and ball it up.
Pat Seal in the fort at full forward, and Devlin's got him at the moment.
So the Tigers, who dominated the first half, they kicked 4 goals to nothing. It was 25-0 at quarter time. So St Mary's to get back in this game and have the lead in the last quarter been absolutely fantastic. Sean Smart traps it. His kick wasn't a good one. It was a high hope one, looking for Nick Lynch.
Boundary
Can he
line,
run onto it? Lynchy probably praying for the boundary line. He grabs it, runs it over, almost hands it to the interchange Stewart, and it's gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing right in between the 2 dugouts here at the Central Reserve. So a big play here for the Tigers. They trail by 4 points. Ball thrown back into play. Veal and Snowden comes out to Gardner, puts it inside the 450. Lynch couldn't take the mark. Carmody falls over, tries to trap it, so it's Seal. Lynch tries to tunnel it. Lynch picks it up, tackled straight away. Good pressure. Wade gets the hand pass out. It's just gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing a boundary umpire was hot the whistle then, Drew boy.
He was out of play that time, Maxie, so the manager umpire made the right call. Boundary throw in. 11-4 to 10-6. St Mary's lead by 4 points. After trail by 31-0 in the third term. Ball knocked forward this time. It comes at the back to Garner. Garner snaps from the centres it to the goal square. Getting back, dropping the mark that time there was Gillies. Getting at the back there, that time there was Normington. We'll get a boundary throw in the forward pocket again for Colac.
I think it's a good move to put Learson in the forward line, Drew. I reckon we've seen at times when the Tigers need a goal, he's been able to kick a goal. I think one day at St Albans last year, he kicked the last 3 goals of the game, the Tigers won by a kick.
Phil wins it down the crook. Crook gets tackled straight away. Good tackle laid that time by Wade. Umpire straight away putting the whistle in the mouth, and umpire will have it. Birdie out from Colac's goal, directly in front of goal. It's going to be Bill in the ruck here against Hore. Thrown up. Bill the tap. Arriving that time was Learson. He got a hand pass out somehow.
Oh, he's going to get a free kick.
Oh, controversial.
I think it was O'Dwyer that got the free kick out. His jumper held on.
Oh, it's O'Dwyer. Okay.
Yep.
So, free kick will go to Jake O'Dwyer, the former South Colac champion. And this will go back for about 25 metres, almost directly in front to put Colac back in front. Jake O'Dwyer comes in now. Comes in, kicks, and he's missed it.
Oh,
bit of an anti-climax there.
Oh, Jakey boy.
10-7, 67 or 11-4, 70. Where's Ben Cox when you need him?
Yeah, Coxie wouldn't be liking that. Boy, 3 points the margin. O'Dwyer misses what was pretty much a sitter of a goal. 67-70. 12 minutes gone last quarter. St Mary's holding on at the moment. Good kick out duties here for Kyle Devlin. He's been really good today. A lot of the long sleeve duo for St Mary's have been good. Tenace has been good. Number 8, Jacob Welsh, has been very good as well.
Particularly since half time. Yep. He's really gotten into the game.
So ball gone out of bounds on the flank between centre wing and half forward. Colac side of the ground. Ball thrown back into play now. 13 minutes gone. 3 points the margin. No ruckman can get a disposal out to a teammate there. Learson with the footies, tackled. Umpires just letting it go. And he thought he was going to swing the arms and then he
was hovering the umpire. Sure.
Bit of me time there by the ump. 3 points the margin. Ball thrown back up again. Chancey now for St Mary's to get into the defence. They've got a couple of quick numbers here open. They're going to go on the scoreboard side win. Take the mark there, but here's a chance now again for St Mary's. Run it. Good pressure there by Simpkin. Simpkin trying to get the football now. Tigers now with the footy. Beckett's tackled straight away. Umpire letting it go. It's still a hot football at the moment. No one can get a real disposal out. St Mary's, they do. They get the footy through Tenace. Put it inside the forward 50. Find a target. They found a target. St Mary's fans want 50.
Hibbert again.
And Hibbert's kicked 3 goals. And he'll have a shot just outside the forward 50, or will he try and look to give it off? Matthew Hibbert, 55 metres out, 45-degree angle.
Mickey Buchanan about to come back on with that shoulders heavily
straight. Dr. Drew. Hebbert comes in, big long kick.
Oh,
To the goal square, pressure for the Tigers.
Greenville
snap around the body.
Oh, Dobson
has marked it in the goal square. And look here, St Mary's are about to go 9 points ahead of Colac. Deep into this last quarter, midway through this last quarter.
A great play there. Great about the kick from Greenville. That was fantastic play. Great stuff.
And Dobson comes in and will slot his first goal. It'll be a Holmes Bakery, and it'll give St Mary's a 9-point lead, and he's got it. 12-4, 76 St Mary's, 10-7, 67 Colac, 15 minutes gone. Colac local footy. FM.com. Come on.
And all of a sudden now it puts a bit of spanner into the works for the top four, for the top double chance position now after I said half an hour ago that Colac are looking good for that top 3 spot at the moment. But since then, St Mary's have managed to turn it around. They've been really good. They're first for the football. They're moving the ball really quick. They've got the fresh legs, so to speak, on this big ground. So good work that time for St Mary's. So, ball to be thrown back in the centre now. It's a 9-point gap.
It was a 12-point turnaround because O'Dwyer could have goaled and put the Tigers in front. So
I was just about to
crucial.
I was just about to say. O'Dwyer there, the one he easily should have kicked. Betty Cox, if he would have been here, Coxie, he would have given him an earful. Colour quickly out of the centre this time. They kick up to half forward, looking for Lynch. Lynch there paddles it onto his own side advantage now. 45 metres out. Looking that time for McGuan. We're going to slip over the crucial moment. What was St Mary's do? Good spot. We're going to have a hand pass. Was spotted by McGuan. We get a
boy, they need to get a goal here. The Tigers goal umpire's fallen over, slipped over.
Yeah. Heavy 10 probably on that side of the ground there too.
Big play here for the Tigers. They need a goal. They trail by 9 points. They've had the lead pretty much all afternoon, but St Mary's have stolen off them in the last 10 minutes of this last quarter. Ball thrown back into play. What can happen? Felikos, Tenace. Good work. They're going to get out of defence here through Dobson, who's been fantastic today. Ball kicked out of the defensive half of the ground now. Lockie Simpkin and James Rowan lead the race. Simpkin picks it up. Hand passes though. Finds a teammate. They need to use the footy well. Ball kicked inside the forward 50. Levi Dare picks it up. Tries to keep it in play. No, gone out of bounds. And it'll be another boundary throw in deep inside the Tigers forward 50.
St Mary's are hanging on.
They are.
They're hanging on now all of a sudden.
Tigers need a pinch right here.
It's been 4-1 in this final term.
Well, I reckon they've been sensational after quarter time, Drew. They really have been good, St Mary's. As they're going to kick it out of the defence again, but it might just come back. Kane Smart picks up the football in the middle. Hand pass over top to O'Dwyer. Just gets the kick after the marks. Tunnel ball football here. St Mary's though for the footy with Joel. Joel's a high kick. Adams underneath it. Can he bring down the mark? He can't. Still a chance here. Sean Smart fight for the footy. The two smart boys working together with a couple of tackles. St Mary's somehow get the clearance out. Running football, hot football. It's a foot race here now to the outer side win here. Umpires plucked a free kick in favour of Buchanan. Tripping. It's Bath. Strange free kick. Well, they've brought that leg rule in. Big kicks looking for O'Dwyer. They are really under pressure. The Tigers making really bad errors. Tenace, high kick at half forward. Couldn't find a teammate. Chance here for Simpkin. Got to have a bit of poise about it. Turns around, kicks to half forward. Looking for a teammate here. Nick Lynch, Felikos. Ball bouncing football. St Mary's though with the footy. Their defence has been sensational. Joel gets it over the top now. Normington in the middle of the ground. Kick inside the forward 50. Finds a target. They found a target inside the forward 50. I think it might be Hoare, is it?
Yeah. No, it's
Hebbard.
Hebbard again. He's causing Colac's defenders all sorts of problems since he's moved down there.
So a couple of chances goes begging there for the Tigers, and then one foray inside the forward 50 for St Mary's could result in another goal. And you pretty much, I reckon if they kick this one, it's game over.
Yeah, you think so.
They have stopped to a wall here, Colac, and they haven't looked like themselves since pretty much in the second half. As Hebbard
since late in the second term
comes in for goal number 4. It's not going to get it. A let off for the Tigers. It's through for a behind. 3-1 for Matthew Hebbard today. And they now go to a 10-point lead. 12-5, 77. The 10-60.
Dangerous kick in.
67.
It comes out and finds Buchanan just in the nick of time. Buchanan goes short, finds Kane Smart. And the edge of the centre square. Ball kick short. That's a dangerous kick. coming in nicely that time was Nolan. Nolan gets a hand pass back to Sherman. He's been outstanding today. Back to Nolan. Nolan back on the outer side. Gets tackled. Did well. Good foot. Kept his feet nicely. Short kick and finds Condi. He's a chance for Beer Condi. It is going to side to wide up for 52 metres out. Is there going to be a goal? It's going to be a mark. It is. It's a mark at the back to Jorge. He's going to go short. Finds Hibbert. Oh, well said. And going for number 4. He does. Hibbert kicks a Holmes Bakery goal of the day. And that might be the winner. And they'll be in the top 3 tonight. They go to 13-5-83. Leading Colac, who are stuck on 10-7-67. 20 minutes gone in the last quarter. ColacLocalFootyFM.com scoreboard.
Wow. This has been great stuff for St Mary's, super impressive, and as a young side you expected them to run out this game, but in this style it is absolutely fantastic. And as I said before, Colac have just stopped to an absolute wall here, Drew, and at times this season when they have been challenged, this is exactly what they seem to do. They just stop, no answers, no plan B, and that's a bit of a worry come finals time, and they've got a couple of tough ones here in a couple of weeks.
Newtown as well.
Yeah, got Grovedale and Newtown ahead here at home. So their position in the top 5 for Colac is a little bit under threat with South Barwon.
South Barwon right on their heels.
Because I think a lot of people thought St Mary's might be the side that might drop out, but I'll tell you what, another couple of losses, but the Tigers need to bounce back. 21 minutes gone, 16 points to the margin. It seems very beyond them at the moment though. But you never know, GFL footy, you can get a couple of quick goals, but at the moment, the Tigers looking like goners at the moment. St Mary's running all over them.
Just some of the live Newtown Chilwell will go on top. St Mary's now will go to second and Colac will drop back to third, but Leopold are on their heels 2 points behind. So ball will be thrown up again. So that's just some of my live ladder statistics. I'm just applying to it at the moment. So St Mary's will go into the top 3. We'll go to second tonight. But Colac will stay in the top 3, but this position is under threat, as we said earlier. Veal tried to get it out of there. Sherman head over it, comes out now to back to Seal. Seal incorrect disposal, surely. Umpire said play on, but it comes back there at the back there to Normington. He's been terrific since half-time. It comes out to Jake O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer kicks inside 50, linking for Carmody, but Ben Dobson has been outstanding since half-time. Takes an intercept mark. Outstanding today, Benny Dobson. He's a great player. Goes wide to the outer side, finds Marks. He's been good since half-time as well. Goes wide and finds Tom Gillies. Plays on quickly. Goes inside 50 with a good kick. Making to the front that time. Good spot there. Here's a chance for Greenville. Can they not get him? He just threw it out in the end. And he's going to get a free kick against him. But Greenville's been excellent today. And a free kick will go to Dill McCarthy. We believe that Tom McCricker has kicked 14 goals today for Elvie. That's the word we've been told at the moment. 14, a pretty good effort. At the back they go now, the Tigers out of defence, short kick and finds Kane Smart. St Mary's have come from nowhere after scoreless in the first quarter. It's been 13 goals to 6 since then. And they lead by 16 points and they're spot in the top 3 now. Will be there for the keeping, you'd say. Comes it now back out to Lynch. Lynch, it's getting quite dark here. Ball kicked long inside 50. Here's a chance now for teammate. Oh, well done. That's on by Bars. It comes at the back to Dobson. Short kick, mate, taken by Normington. He's been excellent too today. Short kick, mate, taken that time there by Condi. Michael Condi goes wide. Finds Tenays, plays on a hand pass there to Gillies. Gillies goes long. Here's a chance here for a play. This is Joel who can run in. Bond from 45 goes for goal. And a good sport that time then through for a rush behind as 12 goals we believe. So we're getting a little excited in the box. 12 goals for Tommy Krieger we've been told. Margin out to 17 points now for over the top of St Mary's, who have been awesome in the second half. Long kick by Seal to centre wing. This is Seal now further. That was Simpkin with the kick. Hand pass there from, looking that time for Kelly. They're fumbling around a lot with the Colac since half time. Pushing up the body too easily. Gets a hand pass to Tenace. Hand pass over the top to Eddie. Eddie goes long to centre towards half forward. Good kick. And the mark's been taken by Bath. He's had an excellent last quarter. Got him up and going with it with that goal in this final term. Short kick. And finds Jorge. 24 minutes played. Ben Dobson comes off the ground for a spell. Short kick that time by Normington to Bath again. They're slowing things up a little bit.
Setting the ship now, aren't they, Drew?
They are home and home.
Footy.
They go backwards again and back to Horo again. So they're just racking up a bit of time here. The kick is a bit ordinary, but it still comes off.
They've got players under the football here.
Pass to Gillies.
Get a man up, the Tigers.
Gillies goes short, finds Normington. Normington just holds
they
it up.
They can do this for the rest of the game. They've got a man loose, every position. One behind him.
He can go back to him if he wants to.
And that's what they do now. They've got two behind him.
Now they go short and finds a teammate further afield. This is
one.
Wade.
They've got two on their own.
Goes short to Gillies.
Completely on the wall here, the Tigers.
Goes short again.
It's like they've given up.
There's not a broken record, but it's not pretty. Gets a hand pass back to Wade. Wade now decides to go wide to the outer side. Looking for a play there in Bars. Bars are running again. It kicks up towards the half-forward line.
He was just bored and wanted to go forward then.
Yeah, just nothing really happened. They finally go forward, but it's turned over to the smart boys combined. Yeah, past the fella Cossie, running off brick wall that time there for Bond. And umpire will call for a ball up. That's been the story of the second half. And he has been outstanding today. St Mary's at the moment. And the umpire will call for a ball up once again. Thrown up, Felakos, head over the football. 25 to nearly 26 minutes about to be ticked on. Umpire will call for another ball up. St Mary's, I've got to recall the a terrific victory away from home. The toughest road trip in the GFL. And they're going to accomplish it. We're there with a very impressive second half display. No one can really knock it out. Felakos puts his body in the football. And umpire call for another stoppage. So, you can't see Colac kicking 3 goals to win this game. It's been St Mary's today. It's been their day tonight. Head over it. Over to head Buchanan. Smart breaks the tackle nicely. Gets hand past to Mickey Buchanan. Cleverly handball to Felakos. He's been good. The kick's a shocker. Taken that time by Joel. Gets hand pass back to Remington. Remington goes looking for Greenville. Beautifully blown by Bond. Gets hand pass to Tanais.
Greenville.
Goes inside 50.
Here's
a chance for Greenville. He shows a great deal of heels, but can't take the footy with him. Here's a chance now for Tanais again. He centers the ball to Wade. Wade will take the mark. 50 metres from goal.
I'd love to see the disposal count in this quarter, because I'll tell you what, St Mary's would be about 90 to 10. 9 to 1 in the ratio, I'd reckon.
I'd reckon the mark's been taken here by Welsh. He'll go back for a shot on goal. Newtown have defeated St Joey's by just 4 points in the end.
Yeah, they hanged on.
Just hang on, just in the end. And this will be another shot on goal there for Condi. This is Rob Condi. He'll go back and have a shot on goal. So Newtown just scraping by the skin of their teeth. So this sets up a shot on goal here for Condi. He's kicked 2 goals. Rob Condi will have a shot. He's kicked 2 goals, so if he kicked 2 in the second quarter, he's got 3 this time. No, 1 behind. And the margin now with the 3 straight kicks to go to 13-7-85. To Colac 10-7-67. Dad just goes straight up the middle, but it's going to come all the way back inside 50. And Hoare takes the mark. Look at the numbers here. They're everywhere here for St Mary's. Gets there past to Normington. He goes wide and finds a teammate in Michael Condi. Michael Condi chips over the top to Benny Dobson. Benny Dobson hand passes over the top to Condi again. He's kicked 2 in the last quarter from 45. He goes to 4 forward looking for Greenville. And it's wide and it's out of bounds on the 4-free kick. 28 minutes played. Not long to go. And has been St Mary's this day today. He trailed by 31 points in the third term. But it's been all St Mary's since then. And a great mark coming in from the side is Benny Dobson again. He has been outstanding today, Benny Dobson, the former Karoi champion. And he'll go back. He's a pretty thumping kick of the footy, but he's not going to have a shot on goal. 65 metres out, he just bangs it inside 50. Oh, Bath coming like a million miles an hour, couldn't quite take the mark. Kelly gets tackled straight away. Umpire will call for a ball up. Not a great and
well, each of the quarters have gone 30 minutes. We're on 29, is it now?
Yep,
so
it's getting
a couple of minutes to go, the boys have told me. So Tigers kicked 4 goals in 2 minutes.
Can't see it happening.
We'll praise them.
Yeah, we've just
shout on beers for the night.
We're just praying.
St Mary's have been sensational.
They've been sensational today. The kick backwards is a dangerous kick. Lynch has got a unkind bounce, but it comes at the back though. This is a player here in Normington. He's been excellent since half-time. Nowhere to go. He takes a bounce. He's how far did he went? Goodness me. Ball gets past to Nolan. Nolan gets a hand pass over the top. Gives a chance here for Horay. Back now over the top to Normington. Normington goes inside 50. And a good mark taken there by Lockie Veal. He's battled really hard today, the ruckman. But it's not going to matter for anything.
Greenville.
Short
snag one before the end of the game.
Marked by McCarthy. He's had a great duel with Greenville today, but I've been more impressed with Greenville. And so is Maxi. Ball kicked short. Marked by Simpkin. Simpkin goes long. Finds Kelly. Andrew Kelly. The skipper.
Quiet day today. He started off really well.
He's had a quiet second half. The ball kicks short. Finds Carmody for probably his first touch of this quarter. You have hardly sighted him at all since half time. Ball goes long inside 50. Good kick looking for Garner. And Garner takes the mark. And he'll go back and have a shot.
Here they come.
Yeah, I wouldn't speak too soon, mate. You'll have a shot on goal. 40 metres out. 45-degree angle.
Pitch day. 10 goals for Lara today against North Shore.
94-point winners there. The look was pretty close. Garner comes in. 40 metres out. The kick is wide. But it's through for a goal. Garner kicks Owens Bakery goal of the day. The 30 minutes have ticked gone. It go to 11-7-73. St Mary's 13-7-85. And that's on the Colac localfootyfm.com scoreboard, and that will be probably the last score of the game, you would say, for both sides for this game. St Mary's have been really good today. Marching is 2 straight kicks, but it's not going to matter because St Mary's will go to second on the ladder after tonight, this week, after a great win. They called it early. K-Rock Footy have called it early. It's a 2-goal margin, but it's not going to matter. Come at the back is Jubb. Tackled that time by Kelly. No one's trying to knock it out. St Mary's hanging on, but kept back it out of centre. Just bangs it inside 50. McWan's there. Good spot that time there, but time by Bars. There's the siren. St Mary's win. A terrific victory away from home from the St Mary's Football Club. And they prevailed. They're coming from 31 points down early in the third quarter. And they prevailed in what was a terrific game of footy in the end. They got the winners, ran out winners by 2 goals, 13-7-85, defeating Colac 11-7-73 in good conditions for football. Matthew Hibbard with 4 goals, 2 to Rob Condy, while for the Tigers, 4 goals to Jay Carmody, 3 goals to Jake McGuan. The Tigers just stopped to a walk. But well done to the St Mary's footy side. They have recorded a really, really good victory.
Yeah, unbelievable win by St Mary's. After quarter time, they totally dominated this game. Colac were able to hang in, kick a couple every now and then, but they were fast finishers and they were absolutely sensational. They deserved this victory, and I'm very, very impressed with this side. I tell you what, good running side, probably lack a big key forward.